silly.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to, I guess, which would be the first of a weekly homestead update here at Black Star Homestead. What you see in front of you is the little hill behind our homestead. Our property goes all the way up to the base of it, and I have named it Crom. For those of you who don't know, I'm a big Conan fan, and if there's any other Conan fans or any exiles out there and you want to talk shop, comment down below. Okay, so a lot of the stuff here on the property has been a lot of kind of trying to get everything ready for the first few big projects we have to do. And for those of you who've never seen it, yup. So drive slow next to me, people. All right. So the first big project we did was we put in this fence, and I have a bit of a vlog that actually Zoe got some stuff too of it, so I'll be putting that together here pretty soon. And it's not great, the fence and the video. We're still getting used to vlogging. We take a lot of pictures of stuff, but doing like video journals of everything that we're doing is still kind of new to us. As you can see, the gate to our fence here is pretty crap. And again, this isn't to be aesthetically pleasing, it's just to be able to keep people like him inside and other critters out for the time being. This is a Red Brand fence. It is 47 inches high and 330 feet long. I originally got 33 inch high, and Zoe saw it and she's like, no, take that back, that's not gonna work. And I'm like, so yeah, it's a little wonky, a little jaunty, whatevs. You will also see tools lying on the ground, and I'm gonna get on that. Look at him. Okay, so another big thing that we've been having to do every day, because we don't have water here yet, we've been having to go get water. So like we got this, it's a 12 or a 6 gallon Igloo water bottle, I guess. We got a couple of those. We got some 5 gallon bottles. We have done everything, even from putting like 24 gallon bottles in there. Now if you look closely, you'll be able to see Zoe in there, but I don't think she's talking right now. All right. So, I said this in another video too. This stuff right here, this bush, it's either called creosote or ironwood or firebush. I've heard people call it different stuff. If you know what this is, let me know down below. That would be awesome. So we, this was kind of already here. It looked a lot more like what it does on the other side of the fence over there. But we cleared some out. We're going to end up clearing a lot more out. But so this creosote or ironwood or whatever is supposed to burn really good. I'm going to put that to the test. So this is our little firewood bundle so far of just the creosote. And basically this area here for now is going to be how we turn the car around in here. We got the U-Haul truck stuck in here. I already got my car stuck in here once, so that's really fun. Look at that. Okay, so all of this stuff I'm going to be talking about right now are things that we are planning, and they are not permanent. They are just for right now, because again, we have 5 acres and we just have this little area fenced off. Because what are the first 3 things you do? Let's see, where's my hand? Shelter, water, food. So we got the shelter for now, so that's fine. Water, I showed you, we're working on that, and it's not pretty at the minute. And food. So for food, we want to be doing a lot of gardening. We kind of missed the beginning of the season. There are some things we could still plant, but it is really hot already. It's like it's been 100, and unless we have like a nice grow house or like a lot of shade cloth or a lot of water, I don't know how many things we're going to be able to keep alive in order to harvest them. So first off, this little area in the corner here, this is going to probably end up being the compost heap for like kitchen scraps and yard waste and stuff like that. So and again, we don't know what we're doing, so we're going to be trying things and failing, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and that's okay, because I would rather do something than not do anything, and learn from that mistake, as opposed to kind of waiting around and hoping that I find the right answer, because there are so many people out there with so many different ideas of how they do things. So we're just gonna go gung-ho. It's easier to move a car when it's moving than it is when it's not moving, if that makes sense. So anyway, so from here over, maybe even all the way to the end of the fence, is going to be our garden while we're in this little boxed in area of the property. So yeah, so the garden will probably go all the way over here. I was just talking to Zoe, and I had some celery that I've been growing. I brought it outside for like maybe 20 minutes and it completely wilted over. So that's back inside and it's starting to come back up. I have an apple tree inside that isn't doing great. I have some green onions that aren't doing great. So if you guys have any ideas or advice or tips, leave them down below. And then probably over here in this area will probably be the chicken coop. And we're going to try to free range them as much as possible throughout the day. As long as the dogs are okay with them. Right here is, we'll be back a little bit, pull the chairs and stuff back. This is going to be like a fire pit, kind of outdoor cooking area. It hasn't been too bad inside the trailer while we've been cooking, but I'm assuming that if the heat continues and we don't have winds on a day, like no breeze at all, it's going to be murder to cook inside. This area here, which we were kind of already looking at, but more here, we are going to build a laundry shed. So I'll show it to you in a minute. You can't really see it over there. That little washer, I think it's a Costway. I'll have to go check on that. But there'll be a video of us using that for the first time on here pretty soon too. We're going to build probably an earth bag little shed for it, and we're going to have a bunch of pipes going out of it. And I can't remember the guy's name who we saw this from, but we're going to have a bunch of pipes, and those pipes are going to go out into different directions, and they're going to be different trees, mainly fruit trees, but some shade trees as well. And so the gray water from the laundry will be the thing that waters those trees. So we would just do like avocado tree, fig tree, apple tree, so on and so forth, like whenever we do a load. So that'll be a fun project. This is our stuff we can't fit in the trailer tent. And then up here in this corner, this is where we're gonna have our 2,500 gallon water container. It'll be 8 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and I don't know if you could tell, but this is the highest point of this little squared in area right here. And we're gonna be gravity feeding the majority of all of our stuff, so the higher the better. I'm kind of debating right now on if we should be making like a pedestal for it just to make it a bit higher, because even right now it is higher than the trailer, like where the water inlets are for the trailer. So I don't know, that's still kind of up in the air. And then along this area, I don't know what we're gonna do. This might just be like where we put crap. I don't know. I have no idea. But honestly, just making sure we have shelter, water, food. That's the goal right now. Once we get those things down, we're gonna start building out. But because we are in the desert, we will get longer growing seasons to an extent, but what I'm worried about is that it's going to be too hot to grow anything over the next few months besides like tomatoes and peppers, which is fine. I'm trying to see the roof of the RV because there's supposed to be 4 panels on there, and we are having a bit of not a problem with our solar, but it's not generating what I think it should be generating, and I have a feeling that there's only 2 panels up there. I need to go get a ladder. There's supposed to be 4, but I think there's only 2. So we'll go do that. Oh, let me show you the washer, since I said I was going to do that. And in here we have 2 12-volt batteries for the solar right there. Obviously we need more. And here we have 2, I think 7-gallon propane tanks. And I really don't want to be on propane. I don't want to be on anything that requires us to have to go buy stuff somewhere. And Zoe thinks I'm crazy about that. So anyway, here is the Costway. Washes in here, spins it in here, and we did a load, and it went really quick, worked fine. We had a whole line of clothes hanging up out here, so but the video with that will have more of that. And there, oh, and then this, our table, I'll put some pictures in so you can see the different stages of the table. I was trying to like do some like bushcraft lashing to try to fix this table because the glass broke out of it the other day. I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and hammer some nails in because it's hot, and I really don't want to spend all my day under the table tying knots. And some of you are going, what is your problem? It's so easy. I know it is. I'm just not that bright, and I don't know how to do things yet. So, yeah. And there's the Fred. We've been getting all sorts of awesome critters out here. Like, we had, it's nuptial season for ants, and we had, not all ants, but a lot of ants, red fire ants. We had queens, elates, all flying inside the trailer. And this was the first time, oh, and I got one right there. And this is the first time that I've like known enough about ants to know what is going on. So that was really cool. There's been all sorts of other beetles and weirdo. Oh, here's some of my stuff. Some green onions. They're getting all weird on the ends. My apple tree not looking great. More green onions. Got a potato down there. And when the table broke, Zoe's cute little cactus menagerie fell over, and yeah. So anyway, beetles, yeah. And I can't remember. We'll probably do more on the animal life out here too. So, I guess that's it.
And the rain will dries too fast, so my hateful feelings that must pass. And the sun shines on a brand new day, so my evil feelings go away. When the blood flows, trickling to my toes, from my death blow in which I bestow upon the skulls of the girls who did it.
So make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Okay, bye.